Good morning, Mr. Fry's Algebra 2 class. I'm looking at the practice worksheet, End Behavior and Graphing Polynomials. I want to go through the odd ones with you, and you can go ahead and do what you can with the even ones. If you're using Desmos, that is going to be very helpful to you, and I'm going to show you some of the problems on Desmos as we get beyond number 6. But number 1, taking a look at this polynomial right here, the degree is going to be the highest exponent that you see, and they should be in order. This one is in standard form already, so you'll see as you get down to 4, 5, and 6, you have to write them in standard form, meaning that you have to go from the highest degree to the lowest degree. This one's already written like that for you. So the highest degree, the degree is the fifth, or it's quintic. I'm not sure if he wanted the just the number or the name, so I have both of them. The sign of the leading coefficient, this one right here, it's a plus. And then, and you know, that's going to be the one when you put it in standard form that has the highest exponent. So as x is going towards negative infinity, what is y doing? Y is going to be going to negative infinity, and I'm going to show you that in a second. As x is going to positive infinity, what is y doing? It's going to positive infinity also. So if we take a look at this mess here, I'm going to click on this first problem. That is your number 1, and it has the gray dots showing you some of the other points of interest that you would, maybe asked for those, what do they call those? The change, the turning points. Yeah, the turning points. You're going to have dots there. And then as far as the end behavior goes, so as x is going this way, okay, x is going to negative infinity, notice that it is going down, so that's why your y is going to negative infinity, okay? And then follow the one with the dots on it, because that's the one that I've highlighted. Notice that it continues to go up and up and up, and it expands out as x goes to positive infinity. That means in the y-axis it's going to positive infinity also. And that's how we get those answers for number 1. Number 3. The degree is 4, and it's quartic. Either one, come on in. And the sign of the leading coefficient is a positive. So I have this one, let me see, it's going to be in blue here with these dots right here, the gray dots. So as x is going towards negative infinity, notice it's going up on the y-axis as it expands out and goes to negative infinity in the x-axis. It's going to positive infinity in the y, so that's why this is positive infinity. And as x is going to positive infinity in the other direction, it is expanding upward also, and it's going to y and positive infinity. That's this line right here that I'm tracing, going to positive infinity. Okay. Number 5. Taking a look at this one. This one had to be put in standard form. Notice that the 2x to the 6th power and the 2x to the 6th power have a positive and negative. They cancel each other out. I have a plus and I have a minus. And then I'm left with negative 4x squared and a 1. So I just have, if I list it in standard form, start with the highest degree, the only degree I have left is to the 2nd power. So negative 4x squared plus 1 is what I have. So the degree is 2, it's quadratic, and the sign of the leading coefficient is a negative. So as x is going towards negative infinity. Y is going to be going towards negative infinity. Let me show you that one. That one's going to be a green line. And it's this green line right here with those gray dots. Notice X is going to negative infinity. Y, it's opening up, it's going down. And then as X is going to positive infinity, it's going to go to negative infinity again. So I have negative infinity, negative infinity. Numbers 7 through 15. 7 through 15, hold on one second there. I will show you, these are just multiple choice. I'll, show them to you on my Desmos. Once again, use that Desmos. If you're using a graphing calculator, that will work too. We just plug this in and you've got to just match the figure with the diagram that you're given there, okay? So I just noticed that it did say match the polynomial with its graph. Without using a graphing calculator, what I would like you to do is, you could take these, so I won't show you the Desmos, but I did put these in Desmos, but you could check yourself, after you look at these and you pick which ones you think they are based on how you think they'll behave with those different exponents and other aspects of the problem, and then you could check them on Desmos. How's that sound? So I'll just show you these, what these should be. And one thing that I'm going to show you, how would you do it without Desmos? Well, if you take a look at this one, this is just a line. There's no squared. If it was squared, then you'd be, you'd have that U shape. And remember, a negative would be opening downward. It would be like a frown. But this is just a line, so it goes well with E. And this one's real easy. It's going to cross the y-axis at positive 2. And it's going to be going down 5, so it's going to be a steep decline. So, that's one way you could look at that one. And another instance would be like 11. You know that this is quadratic, so it's going to be U-shaped, and it's up at it crosses the y-axis at positive 2. So, here it is. C. Notice this one is going to be a quadratic also, and it opens downward. So, and it moved over, it moves up 4. And so you have this opening downward. So that's an easy one to see there too. When we have them to the third power, cubic, we have kind of like a kind of weird wavy thing going on there, kind of like an S going on, like a sideways S. Notice that for your 3s. And then for the 4s, notice that you have this kind of like little check mark thing going on when it's to the 4th power. So those ones with the 5th power are going to have are going to be, even more different. There's going to be a characteristic, and you'll see if you do end up plugging it into a graphing calculator to check yourself. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful to you to get this done. If you have any further questions, please let me know.